welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Moonpir, Boston Rebirth. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always in Adventures in the Basement is Moonpir.
Hello.
Quick note here, since it's the biggest Binding of Isaac news lately, that the Binding of Isaac board game Kickstarter for Souls has just crested $1 million. So there's a whole ton of extra stuff in that box now, and
yep.
I think he's on the 4th or 5th wave of fun things for people to do and record it to get extra stuff in the box.
Let's talk about that, shall we? Let's talk about the bonuses, the stretch goals that he is doing.
The challenges.
Where he's basically taking a level from the Binding of Isaac, like a floor set, and creating challenges and then posting that to social media and for example, be nude in your basement. Show a picture of a naked child and his mother. Or at least a partially naked child is how it is promoted, I believe.
Right.
So
it's all very tasteful.
Yes, it's all very PG, all very cool. Let me tell you, some of the tattoos I've seen are real tempting.
Yeah, they're real good. I was thinking, I could go for a guppy tattoo. That'd be cool.
I saw a great lamb one, which I think was done from fan art.
Ooh.
It's really, really good.
Man. The one challenge I like that's going on right now is... have one of your parents beat the first 2 floors in the basement without you cheating.
And it specifically said parents over 50.
That's right, yeah. Those videos have been pretty great.
I might have to go and look at some of them.
Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't kickstarted it yet, there's a whole bunch of... He's tossing like card sets in and new challenges, and there's like a sticker that's coming in, and... for every set of challenges that we beat, there's just more stuff that's in the box. So that seems like a really good deal. So.
Yep. And speaking of the box, shall we talk about me and the box?
Sure.
So, I can't remember what day it was. I think it might be in the 5th. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, and I'm comparing the different reward tiers, because of course I saw him promote it on Twitter. I was like, let me just do some deeper digging in this. Let's see what the different tiers are.
Right.
So I'm going through, I'm reading all of the different tiers. It's like, I love the fact that he's got store owners packages in there, which is fantastic. Yeah. Stuff like that is really, really good idea. And it's like, to harken back to last week's episode proper, do I do the smart thing? Or do I do the right thing?
Right.
So I did a little bit of quick financial planning.
Right. Moving around some assets.
Yes. I really can't afford to do it, but I did the right thing. I didn't do the smart thing, I did the right thing.
Right.
And I totally pledged $150 to this thing.
Nice. What's in that package?
That is the game, a bunch of bonus cards, like custom...
T-shirt.
Like custom t-shirt for that specific tier. It's like a whole bunch of stuff in there, but the most important thing, the 4 figures of the 4 base characters.
Curses. Yeah.
So literally the funny thing for me in regards to this is I was sitting there and I think I'd just finished doing my daily or something, and I was looking at my score screen, and I just happened to be perusing social media waiting for my screenshot to upload. And that's when I saw it, and that's when I looked at it, and I thought, well, let's check it out. So I jumped into the game hub, I checked how many hours I'd played of Isaac, and I had a look into it, and I was thinking, okay, so I've put 594 hours into Binding of Isaac on the Xbox. I paid maybe, what, $35, $40 tops?
Something like that, yeah.
For it? Is it worth $150 to support him further? Specifically in this case, taking Nicholas way out of the equation so they don't get any of my money.
Right.
It's like, so doing the comparisons and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there talking with Jess, and I was like, well, I don't know how, I've put this many hours into the game, I'm not too sure. And she said to me, just do the math. Like, how many hours is it? So I checked it out. 594 hours, $150. Divide that into minutes. It's just over 6 cents a minute is what I would essentially be doing. So is this game worth 6 cents a minute
Right.
for almost 600 hours? And the answer is yes.
Right.
I will never play the card game, probably. I might play it once or twice, but generally speaking, I will probably never play the card game. But I get to support Ed doing something that he clearly is a huge fan of, the fact that he doesn't let Isaac drop.
Right.
Even if he's not making the game, he's making a board game based on Isaac, so
Right.
you know full well that he is a little bit deep into this. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Let's see. So I have pledged my $150. There will be some very tight wallet times coming up soon.
Right.
So that's
But you're going to get those 4 figures, so...
Yes. It's the big thing is the 4 figures, because it's, you know, it's Ed as well, and the guy does fantastic work. And name me something that he's made that isn't polished.
Right.
Polished like a shiny golden poop. Like, it's ridiculous. So
yeah, a lot of people are always asking, like, why are the Isaac fans so passionate about this series? And I think a large part of it is because Ed is so passionate about it.
Yep.
And now, you know, obviously his wife is, and she's, you know, been a large part of the Four Souls, the design and all that. And it's really great to see a creator and a designer that loves their own games so much instead of sort of being too cool for school.
Yeah. It's the whole engagement versus audience kind of thing.
Right. Right.
You know, and good on them for having a really high level of engagement for not necessarily the biggest audience out there.
No, yeah. But very passionate.
Yes. We have a podcast specifically dedicated to it.
Right. And speaking of that, we should probably get into the meat of the podcast, which is our daily runs. This week was often weird.
Yep. More than a little bit. So, unfortunately, today I hard locked like on the second floor, so I still have to go and do today's run, which puts us in an interesting pickle because today was 3-2 to me going into today.
Okay.
So if you take today, it's a tie week. If I take today, it's a Moonpir week.
Right.
So the reason it's so weird like that is because let's talk about the best daily of the year.
Okay.
And how the best daily of the year completely messed up for you.
Which one was this one?
Come on, you know what the best daily of the year is. There is one run that's just super OP.
4th of July?
Yes.
Yeah.
From room 1.
This was Wednesday this year.
Yes. Like, that's such a good daily, like, build. It's such a good fun run to do.
Yeah, you start with Scatter Bombs and Dr. Fetus. And then I wrote LOL 2020.
Yep.
And then I picked up Ludovico Technique because I thought, well, it probably can't hurt my run, so let's just try and see what it does.
Oh boy, does it hurt your run.
I wrote down Ludovico Technique didn't seem to do anything. Oh no, wait, you can control the bombs after you shoot them.
Yep.
So you can do some like bullet bending stuff. That was a fun run.
Weapons of Fate.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I love that run, but unfortunately you ended up with a crash, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was that day. There was one day this week, and I think it was that, which was disappointing, because I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let's see, I took a slightly weird route on Monday and Tuesday and totally cheated my way to the victory on both Monday and Tuesday. I know that much.
Monday had a really crazy run, and it's a synergy I don't think I've ever picked up, which was Dr. Fetus and Polyphemus. Did you pick those up?
Which one's Polyphemus? Oh,
the one where you shoot out one big single shot?
Yes, where you... I think it was specifically in this case, I think it might have been the Mr. Mega is when that effect started coming in, so it was the Mega Blast damage that might be the thing here. Because you're talking about when you fire out a normal bomb and it blows up and leaves another bomb in its place.
Yes, which was, you shoot out this one big giant bomb, and I was like, well, that's pretty impressive. And then a smaller bomb shoots out after it explodes. And it's like, well, that's kind of fun and strangely useful.
Yes. Let's talk about that run specifically because I'm pretty sure I missed boss rush on that run. And it's one of those things where I think that was a mom run on Monday.
It was, yeah, and it was with Maggie, so I'm fairly sure I missed boss rush too. Or like died during boss rush.
Yeah, the big thing for me is I can never be sure with you. I have to assume you were going to hit boss rush, you were going to do boss rush.
Right, because I'm sprinting.
Yes. You are going to hit hush, you are going to do hush if the build allows it, kind of thing. So, because it was just a mom run, I didn't even go into the mom's boss room. I was like, I've missed boss rush already. I need to think my way laterally around this problem.
Right.
Because I know he's going to beat me if I don't do something. Yep. Luckily, sacrifice room on the floor.
Aha.
Super luckily, we had regeneration.
I now remember your tweet about this day.
So literally, I stood and ran around rooms for about 20 minutes getting health regenerated just so I could go back into the sacrifice room and get myself to teleport down to the dark room.
Yeah.
It took so long. Go and look at my time on that run. It's ridiculous. And I didn't even make it that far in the dark room. I think I made it like 3 rooms in. But at that time I was like, I don't care. I've got the score now. This should make the difference and hopefully make it close.
The thing I always forget about Placenta is that it heals you over time, not over room clears.
Yep.
And that's especially important on... Oh, it's an Afterbirth Plus challenge. I think it's Ultra Hard, where I believe you don't get really any pickups. If you can get that, it's like, alright, we're going to have a 3-hour run, but every time I take a damage, I'm just going to stand here, and I'm going to heal myself completely.
Yep. So... Yeah, Monday's run was one of those where it's just like, I don't care, I'm doing what it takes, I'm taking this day. This day is my day.
Right. I don't care if it takes me 3 hours, I'm doing it.
Yep, I think Tuesday was I think I got an EWAS, and I think I cheated again to get past you on that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that wasn't the super cheat, that was just the little cheat.
Right.
Obviously, Wednesday was 4th of July, that's such a good run, like...
Yep.
Even if you're just starting on Isaac, like that is a great run to do, just because like you can see how overpowered and kind of clustery it can get when you have a specific kind of build.
Yeah. How far did you get into today's run?
Today's run I made it 2 floors and then I got the hard lock. So
okay. I won't spoil today's run, but it's really good. It's one of the strongest runs I've had in probably months.
Ooh, interesting.
I think I cleared the whole run, Boss Rush, Hush, and Mega Satan, I believe, in under 20 minutes.
Okay, that's kind of... That tells you right there, folks, that is a powerful run.
Yeah, I beat Mega Satan, I think, in... it was around a minute flat.
Oh, wow.
That run is just cooking.
Now I want to go and do this run, like a lot.
Yeah, this would be one of those runs where it's like, I would recommend it just to like get your Isaac mojo back, where it's like, as long as you can survive it, you're gonna have a really good run.
Yeah. Oh wow. But yeah, as we mentioned, it score so far 3-2 to me. I took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was a wash. I took Thursday. Because I think Thursday everyone was surprised at my score because I dropped a nice big huge score on everyone. I think even Justin T-Bone from the community, he was surprised by it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Then you took Friday and yesterday because I'm not even going to post my score from yesterday because it was like 2,000 points.
Yeah.
Great.
Another one of those Maggie runs. Like, I got Leviathan really early, which helps her movement since you can then fly.
Yep.
But beyond that, I got a little bit strong, but no tier upgrades, so it was fine.
Yep.
But, yeah. Did you make any progress on your non-daily stuff?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I'm so excited.
So, I now have 3 achievements left.
Okay, we're getting close.
The 3 achievements I have are Platinum God.
Sure.
Real Platinum God.
Okay.
And whatever the other one about picking up all the items is, I think it's 101%.
Yeah, or 1,001? Something like that. Yeah. There's some zeros and some ones.
So, for those who don't know, that basically means I beat the lamb and Mega Satan as the keeper.
Oh, did you finish the post-it note?
The post-it note is complete.
Yes, freedom!
Every single person's post-it note is complete.
Oh, man.
To give you an idea of how big of a deal this was, I'll run through my build in a little bit.
Okay.
But I started off, and I started playing. It was going really well. I got teleported to a deal room. I'm not going to mention it yet.
Okay.
I stood in front of the pedestal item, and I was like, oh no, this could be the run.
I think I know exactly what item it is.
I am playing as the keeper.
Yeah.
On the second floor, I get teleported to a deal room.
I'm assuming it's an angel deal room.
Yes.
And I'm assuming it was Godhead.
Yes.
So that run's done. We got a winner, folks.
Not quite.
You at least have much more of a fighting chance.
Yep. I literally picked it up, paused the game, put my hands together, looked towards the sky, and said, "Please, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, Moon. Take this slow.
This is a serious run now.
Keep it calm. You don't have to do boss rush. You don't have to do, anything else. Your focus right now is get through the game.
You've been given a present.
Get to the bottom floor and defeat the lamb. We'll deal with Mega Satan if we can. Just get that far, because at this point I had already had the swallow penny.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's so good.
So I had the feeling I was onto a winner.
Yeah.
And this run took me 59 minutes and 42 seconds.
Wow.
Because I got 0 damage upgrades and 0 tears upgrades.
Oh no.
So my wife is playing, I think it was PUBG, sitting beside me.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to bed when I'm about halfway through the run, and she knows it's kind of a big deal because I've stopped playing and I'm talking to myself about my chances.
Right. You're like muttering over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I sat up straight, which I don't normally do. And normally I'm relaxed, legs on the little leg rest. I'm sitting up straight, I'm focused.
It's MLG Pro time.
I'm ignoring the cats. Nothing is between me and Isaac. I need to merge with the game to get this done. And literally, she goes to bed. It's like, good night, babe. Love you. And it's like, okay. And she's like, don't worry about kisses. I know it's a big thing. You do you.
Right. Right.
Doesn't understand it at all.
Right.
But it's perfectly fine with me. Like, no, this is kind of serious. Clearly, because he is kind of in the zone, and I don't normally get that way. So I'm going through. You start to cruise with Godhead.
Yeah, it does. Especially in those early floors, it does so much, contact and aura damage.
Mm-hmm. And that's the most important thing with that is it slows your tier speed down. But that's a really good thing with Godhead, because that aura does so much damage. You don't want them to go hitting them straight away and hitting them hard, because that's negating the aura damage, which can make the biggest difference. It's
like combining Tech X and Slow Worm.
Yes, exactly. So it's just hovering directly above people, doing a boatload of damage.
Yeah.
So I literally had to crawl my way through it. It's so frustrating, because it was one of those things. It was like, I just need a tears, just a more.
I need
tears.
Torn Photo. That's the one item I need.
Give me these tears upgrades just so I can get more bullets out of me at a time and reduce the risk of me doing something stupid like walking on spikes.
Right.
Which, let me tell you about fighting angels with Swallow Penny and trying to make sure you hit the spikes and then collect the coin. And it was an angel room, or it was a sacrifice room that had the cross of platforms with the spikes in the middle and holes in the 4 corners.
Oh no.
So it was an absolute nightmare of a sacrifice room.
Yeah.
But we got there, we beat the lamb, it was tense, it was tough. At one point I had 1+1, so it was I think I ended the run with 99 of all of the consumables, because I had no use for them at one point. And it was just, I don't ever do it, and I'm really proud of myself for thinking of it at the time. I ended up accidentally picking up Shielded Tears.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Mom's Contacts, which gives you Shielded Tears. So if an enemy bullet hits that tier, it gets rid of your tears.
Right.
My problem is my fire rate was so low.
Yeah.
Going into Mega Satan with that fire rate and Shielded Tears was really tough. So instead, I just bombed him to death.
Smart.
I would go up, when between his firing range, I would drop a bomb, keep shooting at him, but drop a bomb there, then back way down to the bottom of the screen, just to use my tears to give me that little bubble of protection.
Right.
And then the second he stopped with a wave, I'd go all the way back up again, drop another bomb.
Slow and steady.
Damage. Literally, it was extremely grindy, and it's one of those moments where, like, my heart was in my throat by the time I was finished with it.
Yeah.
Because it was like 2 mistakes and I'm done. One mistake and I'm in trouble, but 2 and I'm done.
Yeah,
So,
especially with the bullet hell. Like, even if you make one mistake, like, it's going to be hard to get that coin back.
Yep, and there were a couple of moments where I almost made stupid mistakes and ran into somebody to get the coin I'd just dropped.
Yeah.
And then immediately corrected myself and went around the other way to avoid and collected the coin. But I am done. The keeper is fully posted and noted up. And I went through and I checked what I'm missing so far. And you, with your stupid Super Meat Boy achievement, it's not an achievement, it's a secret. And it's a secret that you have to get the 100% or whatever.
Yeah, I keep calling it. They're achievements, and each secret is an achievement on the Steam version, which is why I keep. Yeah, you'll have to do that for Meat Boy and Bandage Girl.
I think I have the Bandage Girl one because I went through. Okay. I am at 271 secrets.
Okay.
And I am missing 3 items.
How many secrets total? Like 295 or something?
275 on my version.
Oh, wow. So you're real close.
And 3 of those are 100%, 101%, and 1001%.
Right.
I can tell you what they are. One of them is Blinding Baby, which, how have I not come across that one at all?
Yeah, weird.
Use the card mimic while holding the sun card.
Yeah, that's... Is that in our version? I thought that was Afterbirth Plus only, but I don't remember.
It's one of the secrets I'm missing is apparently that one.
Okay.
It's Super Meat Boy, and then the other 3 are the percentages.
Yeah. I bet as soon as you pick up Super Meat Boy, you'll get Platinum God, and then all the items will probably get you real Platinum God.
But I think I still need to get the Blinding Baby one to get that, though, to get the secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see if that's... yeah, I just don't remember. But at least that is probably a little bit easier to do on Greed Mode.
Which one? Oh,
the Blinding Baby.
True. Just
because you have refresh, you innately have refresh. So it's sort of like, well, I just need to find blank card, and then I can just start scooping up all these cards in the shop.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm currently in the process of doing, because I did have 5 items left, and then I immediately jumped in as Isaac. Did 2 Greed Mode runs because I know that that's a good way of getting items.
Yeah.
2 items I was missing was Deep Pockets, because I haven't collected it on a proper run since I only recently unlocked it with the Keeper. Get it in dailies all the time. Turns out, very first floor, very first Greed run with Isaac, there's Deep Pockets sitting in the store. Thank you very much. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Other item I was missing, D8. Never picked it up.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So, second Greed run, there's the D8. I'll take that. Thank you very much. 2 of the 5 items left.
What are the 3 last ones you have?
It's really stupid. The blue candle.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's one of those where it's like, I know what it does, I don't need it.
And it's always in dailies, and that's where you learn about it, and then all of a sudden you realise you haven't picked it up. And now for the Nightmare 2.
Okay.
They're both deal rooms, of course, because why not?
Yeah.
One of them is obvious. I've only just unlocked it. It's Mega Blast.
Yep. Yeah.
And the other one is the Sworn Protector, which is the...
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah. It's the Seraphim Angel deal root item that acts like an orb.
Spins around you.
So, yay. I have to grind out Angel rooms.
I actually got Mega Blast from Greed Mode. My recommendation for actually both of those items are Greed Mode plus Chaos plus Isaac is really powerful, because then basically you're just going to keep re-rolling that shop as much as you can. Even if you like do the first 2 floors, you didn't get it, start back over. And you're guaranteed a devil deal if you just do all those. Actually, it can be devil or angel. So greed mode finally comes back around to being useful again.
Yep, it does, after completing it such a long time ago. And mad props to Godhead, being the item that got me through the toughest of the Keeper stuff. Godhead got me through the Keeper on greed mode. Godhead got me through the Keeper on Mega Satan run. I am so happy with Godhead.
Lifetime MVP.
Yes, even though it never shows up.
Yeah, but when it does,
it's a game.
It shows up on great runs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Man. So what do you think you're gonna do now? Like a lot of Eden runs, or?
I'm thinking a couple of Eden and probably Isaac runs as well. Like because now the pressure's off. Now it's just
you get to play for fun now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's just a case of 3 achievements left. I can't wait to take a screenshot of that screen and send it to Ben Kachera over at Giant Bomb, because he's like, yeah, I played that game for like 500 hours and never came close to it. It's like, yeah, right. That's right, Ben. I did it, you didn't.
The game is telling me just stop playing.
Yes. But, I mean, yeah, now it's the time to relax. Now it's the time to be able to click on random and do whoever I want to play as.
Yeah, and then roll your eyes at whoever gives you.
Yes, because it's going to give me Maggie every 4 times.
The other runs will be Blue Baby.
Yes, it will. Why not?
Yeah, I think there's a bug in random that won't give you 1 or 2 characters, if I remember correctly, and the new programmer they just brought on just fixed it. So whenever we get Afterbirth Plus on console, it'll have all that stuff wrapped up in it.
Okay, that's good.
It'll be like a brand new game.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Now that Moonpir is done with all the post-it notes, we're done with the show. That's a joke. But we will be back next week with more Adventure of the Basement. Thank you for joining me yet again, Moonpir.
Thank you very much. And apparently Isaac believes in a $150 bribe.
That's right. And we'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.